I want to start this video off by saying this is for people who are obsessed with the meta and play by that rather than just getting characters you love. This is for people who play the gacha solely to get cards to fill their team slots and don't care about characters as long as they have the strongest team. I think any card can work for your team if you put in the work, and this is to help you better understand the card and put it in the right team for both you and that card. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you're already well versed in meta and gameplay, so I'm not going to explain basic gameplay stuff. If you're new and don't know mechanics yet, I have videos on that to fill in some gaps. Ace is a balanced SSR. His max HP is 11,529, and his max attack is 6,222. Compared to other SSRs, he's pretty average, at least stats-wise. Both of his stats are super close to the current SSR averages. If you want to get super technical, his HP is just under and his attack is just above. But I'm going to be fully honest, I don't think it necessarily matters considering how close they are. Like, look at that. That's barely a difference. And then compared to all cards in general, both of his stats are far above the averages. His spell 1 is Zero Ray, his spell 2 is Fire Shot 2, and then Flame Blast 2. His spell 3 is Water Shot 2. So his skills are a Cosmic Boost and a Damage Cut. At spell level 1, his Zero Ray has a minor Cosmic Boost to allies for 1 turn. At level 5 it's moderate, and at level 10 it's major. Over on his spell 3, he starts off with a minor Damage Cut for 1 turn. It lasts 3 turns at spell level 5, and it's moderate for 3 turns at level 10. His duo magic partner is Vil, who also gives him a moderate HP boost. Jamil gives him a minor power boost, and Malleus gives him a minor HP boost. I'm sure most of you have already guessed this, but Cosmic Boost is an SSR exclusive skill. If this is something you need, I'm afraid you have to spring for an SSR. For now. If you want to wait this out, the SR Lilia from the Tamashii and Amina event does have Cosmic Boost as an SR, but I have no idea when that event's gonna happen, so I can't really tell you waiting for him as a viable option. I can't tell you guys, oh, just wait 2 months and then we'll get it, because, I don't know. I have no idea when we're getting that event. So I don't feel good telling you guys, oh, just wait for, a budget option, because, I don't know when we're gonna get it. I really don't, so I'm sorry. I really wish that I could tell you there were other options and there was a better alternative for this than, just going for SSRs, which can be a little pricey sometimes, but unfortunately, that's how things are right now. And of course, there are no rares that have the skill period, so oof. Just oof. Will this change in the future? Maybe, but again, we don't have any R cards in JP right now that have this, so it's not even with Lilia. It's okay, well I can tell you that will happen in the future, and this probably will, but it's not I have an idea of when we'll get an R that has this, you know what I mean? Anyways, my suggestions for alternatives are Dorm Jamil, Birthday Boy Kate, Halloween Leona, and PE Gear Ordo. Jamil is our best spell match option. He has the same spells as Ace and in the exact same slots. He also has Damage Cut, although it's tied to a spell 1. Other than that, everything else is different. If you need these spells and skills are negotiable for you, I would go with Jamil over Kate. Kate is a lot closer to Ace admittedly. He has Zero Ray, Cosmic Boost, and both Jamil and Vil as buddies. He also has Water Shot 2, but this is Kate's spell 2. I mean, theoretically you don't have to build that skill, so you can just keep it there, but yeah, it can upgrade whereas Ace's can't. Kate is super close to being a dupe for Ace, and if you're flexible on the spells, I would go with Kate over Jamil. Leona's strength is that he has Zero Ray and Fire Shot. His spell 2 doesn't upgrade though, so oof. His skills and buddies are different. Like Jamil, if the spells are your main reason for wanting Ace, Leona would be your best option. And finally, we have Ordo. He's a balanced unit, he has Zero Ray and a fire spell, and he has Damage Cut. Ordo's spells are reversed from what Ace's are though, so Ordo has Void for his spell 2 and Ace has it for his spell 1. His fire spell also only hits once, and it's his spell 1. Still though, if you need those elements and the Damage Cut, Ordo is gonna be your best R option, especially since yeah, I don't even have a idea of when we're gonna get a Cosmic Boost R card, so oof. I feel that could just be the whole tagline for this video, just oof, I normally try not to recommend teams with specific units because I think it creates a false sense of need for other units that honestly you might not need. And I also don't like talking about other units in my final thoughts because you clicked on this for Ace. You're here for Ace, My suggestions for other cards are just if you don't manage to get Ace, or he refused to come home and now you need a replacement because he was going to fit in perfectly with a team you were already thinking about, or you were on the fence, but I mean, if you were on the fence about getting this Ace card, you probably were still thinking about wanting Ace.
But anyway, I hate to admit it, but looking at this Ace and trying to think of a role for him in teams, my immediate thought was he'd be incredible in a team with SSR Dorm Malleus. Granted, we don't have him yet, but like, hear me out. That Malleus is a mono cosmic unit, and since he has a crit hit boost, paired with Ace and that boost, he would hit even harder. I guess that's something to think about. He could be a good Malleus support, but also again, I don't know when we're gonna get Malleus. Hopefully soon, but honestly, I would imagine we're probably gonna get Dorm Malleus around January or something, considering we don't have Chapter 7 yet, and he's the very last of those cards. But anyway, I don't know. Something to think about. That being said though, I think he'd be best in teams with a lot of cosmic spells. Even though his stats are average for SSRs, he's still good, and I think he'd be a great addition to any team with lots of void units to help boost them up. For me, I think Ace's best role is going to be supporting other cosmic units. And it doesn't mean that he's, like, not good, but I think he'd be better in a supporting role rather than being, like, your top hitter. You know what I mean?
Once again, thank you everyone for watching my videos. If you would like to support me beyond liking and subscribing and all of that, I have a Patreon and I also have channel memberships. If you like live streaming, I live stream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos and I hope they help you. Bye! Shameless plug over.